Okay, so check JPY is the same pattern with all the JPY. So, like I said, 1 or 2 JPY is okay. It's okay. Then stop loss above that high. So we have this. Then the other pair I was looking at is Euro NZD. Euro NZD. This is it on H4. Okay, this is it on H4. So you can just wait to have a double bottom on daily, which is where he made the first move. This is it on daily. Okay, so the first move we had on daily is this. We have this 1.56,000. It's currently at 1.57. So 100 more pips. 100 more pips to where I'm expecting at least a push-up. That's a buy. That's for Euro NZ. So it might go for instant buy, but the risk will be more. So we can allow it to come back to this low to have a double bottom, sorry, on daily. Then expect a buy within the week. Expect a buy on Euro NZ within the week. I don't know if it's an instant buy, but for me, I like to come back to this price. That's 1.56 for a buy on Euro NZ. Euro NZ. Okay, Robinson, go ahead with SCOT. Go ahead with COT.
Okay.
Let me stop sharing.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Let me share my screen and see. Good evening. Please, make me co-host. Let me share my screen. Ezzy, please make me co-host. Hello, Ezzy, please make me co-host.
I'm on that. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is the COT for the week. I'm just going to give us the pairs I see to be strong and the ones I see to be weak and the ones that are mixed in strength. First of all, I will start with the ones that are strong based on the data released after computation. The ones I take as strong pairs for the week is Euro, USD index. From the data, it is strong. Gold is also strong from the data. Then for the weak currencies, we have GBP and CAD. From the data release, we know that there are a lot of fundamentals that are going on. But I'm talking about the data I have that I'm going to explain. Then on the mixed in strength, they are strong, but they are not the strongest from the data. We have the AUD, we have the NZD, we have CHEF, we have JPY, we have OI and BTC. Okay, so I'm going to explain what I mean. Let me start with the weak currency, like the GBP. If you look at the net position for GBP, it has increased on the negative side from minus 23K, from minus 23K, now it's at 37K. Now, if we go further to look at the percentage long for the duration of 8 weeks, okay, you discover that the market is within 16.1. Previously, it rose. There was a time it started buying, GBP started buying strongly, and it came to 25, and it has dropped down again to 16.7 from where it started. Okay, so it's dropping already. So if you look at the percentage short, it moved from 28.9% and increased gradually to 35. It got to 32.7 and it's now 35.8. So they are interested in, they are removing more of the long and they are adding more short. If you look at the change in long, during these 8 weeks, they removed minus 7K, and here they came and removed something bigger, minus 18K. And if you look at the shorting side, they have just been removing smaller shorts positions, minus 5K and minus 2K. So they are looking for the shorting. They have interest on shorting it from before us. So that's why I place it on the week pair for the week. Okay. Now, another one I see is the card. You know, card is correlated positively with the oil. But from the card's COT report, we are having it to reduce. It dropped from 18K net position, 18K plus net position, down to minus 4K position on the net position. Now, if you go to the percentage long, you see that it also dropped drastically from 36.1% down to 23%, 23.6%. So they are removing long. They are removing long. Now, if you go to the shorting percentage, you see that they are adding from 23.5. It increased even to 29 at a point. It also now rose and dropped a bit down to 27.6. So it increased from 23.5 to 27. So they are adding more short while they are removing more long. If you look at the change in long and short from this 8 weeks duration, you see that they are removing more position on the longing side. You can see here, if you come to this place, minus 6K, minus 2, minus 1, and they removed as high as minus 18K. Almost same thing they did on GBP. Almost same thing, they look at it on GBP, they remove a longing of minus 18K, okay, on the longing side. So CAD and GBP from this data, they are weak. They are on the weak side. The shorting side, they are not removing much on the shorting side. So CAD for me is weak. Okay, if we go to the stronger currencies, I said the euro, the US index, and the gold. Now, if we go to the euro, you can see what happened here on the euro. The euro, which has been on the negative, rose to a point up to 31 to 29. And then it kept on rising at a point it fell to 18. And now they added something again. Okay. So on the net position, euro is strong, is still on the strong side. Now, if you look at the percentage, if you look at the percentage long, it's just ranging from 31.2%. You can be seeing 31, 30, 32, 30, and it still ended up to be 31.4% on the longing side. So they are just, it's just ranging. Why on the shorting side too, they're almost doing the same thing, but the short is increasing from 26.8. They are increasing short position. So they are having interest of longing euro a bit. You can also look at the euro index to know what is happening there. Okay, from 26.8, it fell down, and at a point, it began to rise back to 27.8 percentage. Now, at the point here, they are removing, they are adding more of this. They now removed 40%, 40K long, and adjusted it on this other side. Okay, so euro, from the data release here, euro is still on its strengthening side. It's still strong. Last week they just added 5K long and removed the shorting side. That's 38 position. They have been removing positions since. From this side, they have been removing more positions from this side. So euro is a bit strong. It's strong for now. Then USD. USD. Look at what is happening in US dollar. US dollar has been strong, and coupled with the fundamental that were released, the hiking of the interest rate, you can see from the net position is still on the positive side. 24, 23, 20, I mean 34, 35, 34, 28, 29. So it's still on the positive side. If you look at the percentage long, that is where I also look at. You can see from 77.7%, it rose 79, 73, and right now we are having 78.6, 73, I mean 73.6, 73.8. So the longing is increasing. Why on the shorting side? Why on the shorting side, it is really increasing also, okay? The shorting side is increasing. So they are adding more short in the percentage. 12.3, it rose to 26. So the short is increasing. So what you can see is that the US dollar is strong. The US dollar is strong. Okay, from these 8 weeks, you can see what is happening here, and you can also see what is happening here. They are adding more to the long than the short, despite the fact that the other week they removed 6K, okay, and they removed just 600 position here. So US dollar is still very much strong. Don't be deceived by what the market is doing. If you're trading it, be careful. So we have gold. We have gold. If you look at gold, gold increased from 172 net position, K 172K net position to 248K net position, which makes gold to be very, very bullish. Gold is very much bullish, and you can see it from the chart that gold has been buying for some times now. You can look from the percentage long, 53.6, it rose to even 57, 56, it dropped a bit to 54.3. All these are just pullbacks, okay? Gold is very much strong right now. Even looking at the fundamentals of this issue of war and what is happening with crude. So you can look at what is happening. They have been adding big positions on the long side, okay? and they have been removing more. You can see more reds on this other side, though they removed the higher positions here. These are just for a little pullback. So gold is strong. Gold is strong. Okay, let's go to the mixed pairs, the mixed currencies that they have. Their strength is either here or there. They are strong, but I just put them as mixed strength. Okay, so the mixed pair like the AUD, remember the AUD is positively correlated with gold because one of their major this thing, they produce gold. Okay, they mine gold. There are a lot of it there in Australia, so they are positively correlated with gold. So if you look at this market has been selling for a long time. You can see 80, 70, 90, 83, 70 something, 80 something, and the market from this 79 is now dropping down to 44, minus 44, minus 51. So they are putting more interest on longing it, and it's also as a result of the fundamentals driving the market. So if you look at the longing percentage from 9.6, it rose to 18, 19, and 18.6. So they are putting more money on Australian dollar. While on the shorting side, 50.1, they are also increasing the shorting side. So if they are increasing the short and increasing long, so what they are doing is they are concentrating more on longing it. Okay, so you can see that from this place, the long here that was barely around 11, 17, 11, 12, the long is now increased. It has entered 24, 23. So they are putting money on Australia for long. So it has strength. It has strength, but I'm just putting it as a mixed strength. Since AUD and NZD are positively correlated, same thing is also happening there. You can see that NZD dropped from minus 11 from shorting, and it's now positive. So it's gaining more strength in the market. There is interest on buying it. It's going bullish. And you can see if you look at your chart, the NZD pairs, they are almost all bullish. Okay, minus 11, it rose down, it rose up to +3, +2. So the net position is positive now, which means it is strong, it is strengthening, it is increasing in strength. If you look at the net position on the percentage side, you will see that 32.8 increased all the way to 54, even to 48. So they are having more interest on longing this, but you might see some pullback due to this pullback may not be that much due to this minus 4K, though they even removed on both sides. So there is nothing much on this reduction in long. They removed 4K, removed minus 3K. So it's just almost same. The other week, they removed the short about minus 10. Okay, so you can see they have more interest on longing, buying NZD, buying AUD. So it has a bit strength, but it is strong. Okay, another one is the chef. Chef is also strong. Chef is also strong, but a bit of ranging. It's one of the safe haven currencies. Okay, Switzerland. Okay, so it's one of the safe haven currencies. You can see it's just ranging, floating. Okay, and if you look at the percentage long, it increased from 1.7 down to 13.4. So the interest is high on the longing side. The interest is high, and why this one have been adding more of shorts? Yeah, they are interested in shorting. Look at 21.8 to 32. So chef is strong. Note also that euro and chef are positively correlated. So if euro is strengthening, CHF likewise will also be strengthening. So euro from the data release, euro is strong. So you can also see that CHF likewise is strengthening, but I just place it on the mixed strength. Another one we have is the oil as a mixed strength. If you look at oil from 368K net position to 339, so there's a bit reduction, and this reduction has also reflected in the market. Now, if you look at the percentage long is just ranging within 23.3 and 24.4. So it is bullish. Oil is bullish. I'm telling you, but I just put it on the mixed trends because they might do some pullback due to the positions they removed on the longing side. Consecutively, they have removed about 38K long, and on the shorting side too, they don't remove just small things. So they might do some pullback on oil. So oil is strong. Oil is strong, but it has a mixed strength for now. JPY that has put some people in a dangerous situation for some times now due to the earthquake. JPY, you can see what is happening on JPY from 60 minus 60. JPY is at 78. So JPY is weak. JPY is weak, but I don't put it on the weak. Why? Because of what I am seeing from the data release. It increased from 7.5 to 15% and 14%. So what drove JPY to be this weak is as a result of a fundamental of the earthquake, okay, that shook the currency. So you can look at what happened here. It is longing, it is increasing. They have been adding consecutively. JPY has been adding some long. Look at it, 3K, 18K, 2K. But they now came this week and removed the 8K they added. I don't know the fundamental they are eyeing, though they added something 24K on the shorting side. So you can see what is happening. JPY, just place it on mix, but JPY fundamentally is weak. Fundamentally is weak, and it's reflecting on the chart. It is weak, okay? But I'm just putting it on the mix because of the interest and because also it's a fundamental weakness. So if we go down, the next is BTC. BTC on a mixed strength. BTC is gaining some strength. BTC is gaining some strength. Though the buying and selling of GBP is a bit ranging. Is a bit ranging for now, but GBP is trying to gain some strength. This is this is this good? This is BTC, but that's is BTC, but is a typo error here. Is BTC. So BTC is right now at 0, is on equilibrium. It just canceled each other. If you look at the long position is 8K 8,425. Shorting is 8,425. So right now it's on equilibrium. The buyers and sellers are doing, there is a strong fight. There is a strong fight between buyers and sellers. They are waiting if this war will continue so people can throw their money inside BTC. The other people are doing some diplomatic negotiation to see if the war will not happen. So BTC is just, neither here nor there. So it's on equilibrium right now. But I put it on is strengthening and at the same time is ranging from the data. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't know
So
if
any
we can.
question?
I don't know.
Hmm? Go ahead.
I don't know before the question if we can look at I think it's card share. Look at this USD card. USD card has broken a rising wedge to the downside. So there is possibly going to be a pullback. This is support level. This is weekly support. Weekly, look at the weekly support. So there's likelihood of it turning for it to do a pullback to retest this. Okay. If it
Are you?
can go back
Sir,
to retest this
share the
trend.
Share
chat.
the chat.
I think this came out from the chat.
Okay, I'm
Share your chat.
sorry.
Share the chat.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay, you can see what is happening. USD CAD. This is weekly support. Look at it. Let me zoom. This market, this weekly support, there will be a reaction that may try to do a pullback to retest this trend before the sell. And remember, USD is strong. CAD is a bit weak. Maybe they want to do this pullback. Okay. But where I want to show us something is this card chart. You can look at what is happening. It's almost close to resistance. So we should be looking out for card chart for a sell. Card chart for a sell. Okay. To be looking at it around, it may not be an immediate sell. But if you go to the lower time frame and you see your entry reason, you can do your sell. Look at it. It wants to start. So just look out for that check. It might sell to this zone. It might sell to this zone before they will not continue the card movement. Okay, selling to this zone or more. This zone is too small. Please to this zone before it will not start. So look at also for card check for a sell. Thank you very much. Yes, Madam Ezine, you can take over now.
Okay. Thank you so much, Robinson. Okay, based on fundamentals release, that's the COT. We should also look at for normal for economic news during the week. For me, I know that JPY is weak, like I said earlier, but I looked at the index. Index has actually gotten to a very low point that I expect a retracement. That's why I said the buy is just a retracement. I told you that AUD is weak, but then NZ is still weak based on the fundamentals, and CAD is missed. CAD is missed, and so you can just neglect the AUD, NZD. No, I'm selling NZD JPY, please. But you can include your card. Since it's on a missed trend. It's just a retracement, like I said. It's just the JPY thing is just a retracement. Why? Because it has actually gotten to a low based on the index. That's why I'm going to just buy a little retracement. Okay, so if you have any question, you can go ahead and ask your question or any contribution. If you have any contribution or any question, you can go ahead, ask your question or contribute before we end the class. Thank you.
Good evening. Good evening,
yes.
Madam Ezine, good evening.
Yes, good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, you said that JPY is weak. I said we should buy JPY as growth currency. But in the NZD JPY, you said instant sell.
Yes, now instant sell means
so
you're selling.
I understand. So
okay.
after the retracement, you're suspecting is a retracement. After the retracement, we can buy.
Yes, if he comes to maybe if he comes to retest a broken level, you can initiate a buy.
Okay.
You can initiate a buy. Yes. If you have reason on lower time frame to buy, you can go ahead and buy, since NZ is still very strong. But at that high, I'm not buying, except it comes back to a broken structure. Except it retests a broken structure, I can now get in for a buy. But I can't buy, I can't do instant buy at that high. Like.
Okay.
So if you test a broken structure, you can get in for a buy.
Another question I have is this: how do we relate this COT to our chart?
I relate to your chart. It's just
Yes.
what he gave is individual currency strength. Like what he said from the data release is commitment of traders, right? So from the data you release, you saw that USD is a bit strong, CAD is a bit weak, GBP is mixed, Euro is a bit strong, CHF is a bit strong. They're just individual strengths. So you can look at one that is strengthened and one that is weakened. You pair them, decide the direction to go. Yes.
So
And
if you
also,
pair,
you remember, whatever you are pairing should reflect in your technical analysis. Whatever you are pairing should reflect in your chart. Even if COT is giving you USD buy, and no, the buy is not happening on the key. Just like currently, he said US card is a bit weak and is missed. Then US is strengthened a little. And you can see this is daily time frame. I remember last week I told us that card will continue the sell. USD card will continue the sell. And look at it, it sold throughout last week. It sold. Okay, market has even opened. Throughout last week it sold. And currently is on a, though for me, I still feel card is still strengthened anyway, but maybe this is just a little retracement before the continuation. Like he said, it might just be to retest this broken trend line here before it will continue to sell. I feel they are coming back to this 1 to 3,000 before the move on card will start. So I don't know. But what if, but you can see currently it's on a very key level, it will be difficult to take out this low. And if it takes out this low, if anything happens, they take out this low, they are coming back to this low. So if anything is happening, you want to, based on COT, you said you are going for a buy on USD card, you just buy, use small stop loss. The low of this week will be your stop loss. Very tiny stop loss. Should not be more than 30 pips. Let's see, let's measure. Should not be more than, from where price is now. Okay, let's say 50 pips, just to give it room. Let's say 50 pips here. So if you are going based on the COT, that USD is strengthened a little and card is a bit weak, and it's on a low. It's already on a low, weekly low. I mean, yes, daily low. You put in for your buy, then use it as your stop loss, knowing that if they take out this level, quote me, USD card is coming back here. This is where I'm expecting a buy, a strong buy on USD card. That should happen around next 2 weeks. Okay, and that will be close to the time of USD interest rates and all of that. So this is what I'm seeing based on COT. You can relate these two pairs here. So that's how you can relate it to your chart. Look at the one that is strengthening, look at the one that is weak. You pair them.
Okay, so in this case now, when you have the one that is strong, the one that is strong depicts to buy.
Yes, yes.
Then the one that is weak is to sell.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other question?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
My name is Prince.
Okay.
But looking at this major double top,
you
see, it's like it is not likely it may go below this the end of this trend line.
This?
No, the lower one.
Lower one. This
lower
one?
resistance, yes. So looking at this double top, it's big, it's strong double top. It's not possible it might break that.
Yeah, it is now. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you can see that where it is now is actually is a bigger M based on higher time frame, based on daily time frame. This is, and it's currently on a neckline of that M, which is also a support. So you don't expect it. And I know that USD card, that price, that price is around 150, 1.25 thousand, where it is now. So it's currently, this is the completion of the M here. It's currently on the neckline, which is why he said the neckline, of course, from chart, we know from technical analysis, you know that once price comes back to a neckline, there should be a reaction. So it could be just that strength on added to US that can give it a retracement to
like a
retrace
retest.
the trend line,
Okay.
which is reacting on this neckline before it will complete the leg.
The leg, yeah.
Yes. So any of these two can happen. Yes.
Yeah.
Any of this, it can. That's why I said if you are buying here, just buy a little. Just use a very tight stop loss. Buy back to the retest of this trend line. Then expect it. For me, USD card will come back to this before that interest rate, before that hike in interest rates, and maybe it will start buying from this level. That's what I'm expecting. So even if I'm buying here, just a little retracement back to this place, then I'll continue this.
Yes. I believe it's
okay. Do you understand, Prince?
but that will take a long time, right?
It doesn't. Last week it was just here, and now it's here. So it depends on the volume anyway. It depends. Remember, fundamentals now are very strong. Depends on the volume. Anything can just happen. You can just use one strong 2 days buy and come back to this place and reject and still continue the movement. It's just for you to watch your lower time frame and see. You can print. I always tell before price will finally change direction, you must get some patterns. You don't H4 daily, head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulder. You must just see some patterns before, for conviction. So just use your lower time frame for entry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Though,
Any question?
I came in now. I don't know how long this Zoom has been going on.
We normally start by 9. It's 9 every Sunday. Every Sunday, we normally start by 9. Yeah.
Very late. 1 hour late.
Okay. You can check it out on our YouTube channels. I will post it on our YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So any other question? Any other contribution?
How do we get the link to YouTube channel?
Okay, are you in any of our WhatsApp groups? We'll post the link, or you just type FS space Global on YouTube. That's the YouTube channel. So the videos are there.
All right.
Yeah.
FS space.
FS space, yes. FS then PACE. FS as in forest. FS then PACE, not space. So there's no S. PACE like speed. PACE.
Okay, pace. Okay, pace.
Yes, space. Yes, FS space. Global. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Will today's analysis be posted on YouTube too?
Yes, it will. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other question? It's normally 1 hour. We're already 6 minutes past 10. Market has opened. We're supposed to look at fundamental data. That's economic calendar, but we've exceeded our time. But never mind, it's almost same thing with COT. I don't know, Robinson, can you just run through fundamental for the week? Is it possible? That's economic calendar.
Okay. Okay, let me just.
Let me stop sharing.
I'm coming. Just a question in the system.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, so I had to share your screen. The economic
I hope
data,
you can see my screen.
Yes.
economic data is available for everyone on Forex Factory and Daily FX, investing.com, and all the rest of even baby peeps. So they can do research as a trader. You can do your research and get information about the economic calendar of all the mostly the G8 nations, even beyond the G8 nations. It's not what we will spend much time on. So every trader need to do this. This is a homework for every trader. I believe it's necessary for them to start using their hand to be able to take in this economic calendars, because the stage or the phase the financial market is calls for every trader to note the time for the economic calendars, mostly follow up Fed on its day-to-day activities, because Fed activities determines every other activities of the other central banks of the other nations. So please, it's what they need to, any trader need to do by him or herself. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. I have already dropped the sites, Forest Factory, Daily FS, and investing.com. So you can just go there. You will see the fundamentals. Go through them and know what you're trading. Thank you very much. Over
This
to
is
you,
to
sir.
guide you so that within the week, if there's any strong fundamental for any pair, if you don't understand, you can just stay away. Because fundamentals, there's a way they play out. If you don't, if there's any strong fundamental for a particular pair, you can stay away for that pair or for that currency. Before, after the fundamental plays out, you can get into the market. So thank you, everyone. This is FX Space Brokers that is organizing this program. Please, if you're part of us, endeavor to always contact any of the admins for your account funding, account verification. If you have any challenges, contact any of us. If you've not funded with FX Space, it's necessary you do that so that you can enjoy all the whatever we are bringing to the table. So you can always contact any of the admin for your account funding. Then also, we run online classes every week. If you have someone that you are interested, that wants to learn financial trading, you can contact us so that we can add the person up for classes, ongoing classes. Then basically, that's all for now. So we wish you a very peaceful week, and we hope we make use of what we've analyzed so that you can, get some peace from the market and do your withdrawal and enjoy yourself. That's the essence of trading. You make profit.
Before you go, isn't it? Let me use this opportunity to make it open to the house. If you are interested to know the plan, that's the theme of a program that I'm going to run for 4 months. It's called the plan. So for the March episode or April episode, we'll be holding on 1st of April. If you are interested, you can DM Ezine and Robinson. Then they will send you the Zoom link. Then you register. The program is coming up 5 a.m. in the morning, 1st of April, 5 a.m. till 6 a.m. That's the time for the program. So if you're a trader and you're interested to know the plan, you can join me 1st of April, 5 a.m. in the morning. Thank you very much. If you're interested, the plan will run for 4 months. It's meant for traders. It's not meant for newbies. If you're in basic class, do not attend. It's not meant for you. If you're in intermediate class, do not attend. If you're in advanced class, do not attend. It's for those who are trading. Sorry, that the plan is made for.
So how do you get Zoom link?
Dim, Ezine, and Robinson, I will send them the registration link if you are interested. Please, if you're in basic class, do not register because the discussions we are going to have that day is meant for traders. If you're in the intermediate class, do not register. It's not meant for you. If you're in advanced class, do not register. I want to talk to traders. If you know that you have started buying and selling on our platform or anywhere else, join the plan for the first episode coming up 1st of April 2022 by 5 a.m. in the morning. Thank you very much. Isn't it? Please, can you take your class on?
Okay, just like we have had, you can contact me after now for the program, the plan, the 1st of April. Contact me or Ezine will make sure you get the registration link that will give you access to the program. I repeat, just like he said, the program is not for those in basic, it's not for those in intermediate or advanced. It's for those that have already opened accounts and they have already started trading, buying and selling. If you are in basic, you will not understand what is happening in the meeting. So it's better if you're a trader already, then you can join the class. You can contact Ezine or me after this program. Thank you very much, and a big thank you to FS Space Brokerage Firm and UTB Trading Academy for this opportunity. We wish you all good luck and good profit for the week. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.